Johnny Cream here. We are at Rope Drop for Animal Kingdom to get in bright and early so we can wait for the Avatar line. A bunch of fun foods and drinks here today. Lots of alcohol. Looking forward to trying them all. Happy holidays. This is a Lion's Latte. We are at Royal Anandapur Tea Company. Lion's Latte has white chocolate and coconut in it, and this is the iced one. Looks delicious. Very special thank you to Jessie for allowing me to have some of her coffee in the morning. Oh, the coconut goes so well with coffee. I never really thought about how good of a pairing coffee and coconut were. It's delicious together. It's not super sweet. It's not like a straight milkshake or something like that. It really is just like a coffee with 2 sugars, 3 sugars maybe, plus some good coconut flavor. I don't taste the white chocolate so much. Really, really tasty. So this is Joffrey's Special Blend Iced Tea. Got the brilliant idea from the person behind the counter. When I asked for lemon, she said they don't have lemon, but she can put some lemon slushy in it. So it's basically like a frozen Arnold Palmer kind of thing. I got the tea unsweetened, so the slushy won't be overpoweringly sweet together. It is very good iced tea. A little bit of floral notes to it, not strong. Don't get any of that musty flavor at all. Just very clean. The lemon goes in really nicely with it. She gave us more lemon slushy to add to it, which I'm definitely gonna do. Really tasty, just the right amount of sweetness, so you don't get any of the bitterness from the tea. You have just a little bit of zing from the lemon. I would definitely recommend adding a dash of lemon slushy, or more. You can do half and half if you want. Very good drink combo. I love frozen lemonade, especially when it tastes like it's real lemon. It doesn't taste like that Minute Maid lemonade. Really perfectly tart and not too sweet. So this is a frozen flamingo, non-alcoholic. We have enough alcohol coming later today. And this is basically strawberry and passion fruit slushy. I definitely taste more strawberry. It tastes pretty good. I just wish there was more passion fruit because I love the passion fruit. Tastes like a regular, good strawberry slushy. Nothing amazing, but it's always delicious. We are at Satu'li Canteen, which is in Pandora, the world of Avatar. They have some of the coolest food here for sure. We've got cheeseburger bao buns, we've got chocolate cake with banana whipped cream. This is a Thanksgiving special. This is a pumpkin cheesecake. And then what we're gonna start with first, which is the bowls that they're most famous for. This one, I did a noodle as a base. We got the creamy herb dressing and the chili garlic shrimp. And there's all kinds of cool stuff in here also, like veggie slaw and a little boba. Never seen bobas incorporated into savory dishes like this before. This looks delicious. Gonna get a good bite with some of everything. Twirl it like some spaghetti. Chili garlic shrimp. The shrimp are great, perfectly cooked, good flavor, just a tiny bit of heat. I always would like more heat, but I understand this is, you know, being served to everyone. I love the noodles as a base. I love noodles. They're a little bit soft. I like my noodles to have a little bit more of a chew, but the crunchy vegetables offset it with a nice texture. It's very flavorful. I like the creamy herb dressing a lot. Feels a little bit weird putting like a salad dressing on a noodle dish, but it's delicious together. I'm gonna try one of the little bobas. It's weird. I was expecting just like, I don't know, a savory boba or like a lemon juice boba, but that boba like actually tastes like one of those nickel nip candies. You know, those wax bottles with the sweet like juice inside? It tasted like that, much sweeter and very sour. Not what I was expecting at all. Not totally sure I'm like crazy about that with the rest of this, but I love the noodles, even if they could be firmer. The shrimp are delicious. It works very well together as a dish. So this is Dreamwalker Sangria. White sangria with some blue curacao, some little grapes at the bottom. First alcoholic drink of the day. Not even noon yet. We're starting early. It's pretty good. If you like white wine, you'll enjoy it. The harshness of the alcohol pretty mellowed out by all of the sweetness. You get some other fruit flavors, but it's mostly like sweeter, more mellowed out white wine, I would say. It's not bad. It looks cool. I think there's some better alcoholic drinks that we'll try later though. This is a Thanksgiving weekend exclusive dessert. This is the only weekend we could come to get this. It is a pumpkin cream cheese mousse. So it's like a pumpkin cheesecake. This is pumpkin sauce, chocolate cookie crumbles, and then the boba down here are cranberry boba. So very, very holiday appropriate. Then there looks like there's like a little meringue on top too. It looks so pretty. I love the sheen. I love the orange. We have to crack into it. So there's not a ton to see inside. You can just see it's the mousse, some little cake on the bottom, and then it has like the shell. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of everything on this bite. I'm gonna dip it in the cookie crumbs. Just scoop up some pumpkin sauce and then top it with a little cranberry boba. I actually really like the cranberry boba with this. It's a quick quick burst of cranberry flavor. It goes away really fast, and then it's back to the pumpkin cheesecake. It's pretty solid. I think I like it slightly more than the one that I had at Hollywood Studios, actually. It's like pumpkin pie and cheesecake had a baby, and I ate that baby. I'm gonna try this little meringue on top. I actually really liked it, but I don't know what flavor it was. I recognized the flavor, but I couldn't tell you. And I think this is just some white chocolate. Just white chocolate, nothing special. This is pretty good if you feel like waiting until Thanksgiving weekend next year. All right, so this is the chocolate cake, and it has some cookie crumbles in it, as well as banana cream. That's what I'm most excited for, is the banana cream in this. And then you can see there's also little chunks of pineapple. Again, looks super pretty, but gonna have to cut into you. I don't know what that is on top. I think that's the banana cream, because there's not much other than chocolate in there. See, there's some sponge cake on the bottom. I kind of mutilated this a little bit, but it will taste the same. All right, so I want to bite with some of that banana cream on the top. It's a good chocolate mousse. They did a very good job. It's not too sweet, and it's a darker chocolate. Always very appreciated with mousses for me. They did a really good job with this one. If you like chocolate mousse, this is like a pretty solid take on it. Now, the crunchy cookie part on the bottom is giving me some trouble. I didn't actually get some in the first bite. It's even better with the crunchy bottom. Those cookie crumbs give it some nice texture, which is sort of the one thing the mousse on its own lacks. When you add in this crunchy cookie pieces, then you get that. I think the last thing I need to try, adding some pineapple. It's a good change of pace. Gives you some of that sort of fruity and sourness that you're missing without it. I would say I like the banana more, because it's a nice breakup of the monotony of just chocolate. Overall, this dessert, really impressed with it. Did a great job. Welcome to Pandora. Stephen Lang is actually buried in there. This is the Pongu Lumpia, which is the shell wrapped around pineapple and cream cheese. It's supposed to be incredible. Crunchy, and the filling is delicious. Little bursts of pineapple, that smooth richness of the cream cheese. Plus, it always feels good to eat something cream-filled on the cream filling. Very tasty. So this is a Night Blossom. This one is non-alcoholic, because we have enough alcoholic drinks on the itinerary already. This is desert prickly pear and green apple slushies, and these are passion fruit boba balls. So I know Jesse's very excited for those. Tastes like a gummy. Like the flavor is very much not like a natural fruit flavor, but more of like a gummy fruit flavor. I'm gonna try to get some of the green apple. A little tartar. Actually kind of a good mix. You have one that's sweeter and one that's tartar. Not tartar as in tartar sauce, but more tart. Ooh, passion fruit boba are good. Not usually a boba fan, but I do like filled boba better than regular tapioca. They're not so chewy balls of mush. It does feel when I'm sucking them up like I'm kind of reverse shooting a spitball, because it has that same like release of tension as when you're shooting something out of a straw, but it's shooting it into your mouth instead. That's pretty good. I'm sure it's also great with alcohol for sure. So this is a Moara Margarita. This one does have some tequila in it. Also has passion fruit boba on top. Oh yeah. It's not that sweet. You can taste the tequila for sure. Generally more of a fan of the margaritas on the rocks. I'm not a huge fan of frozen alcoholic drinks. I'd rather like take a shot and drink a slushy. This one's not overly sweet, which is good. It is very cold and giving me an ice cream headache currently after I took way too big of a sip. Passion fruit boba, try to get some of that. They're especially appreciated in this since it's less of a sweet drink and matches pretty well. I gotta say, this is a stronger tequila flavor than I was expecting. It tastes pretty good. Definitely a little more alcohol heavy, not as much of a sweet drink. I would imagine the alcoholic version of this is a much sweeter, easier to drink one. I mean, if you like a margarita, then this is a good frozen margarita. All right, we are at Dawo Bar, and this is the Ngumu Jungle Juice, which has snow leopard vodka, peach schnapps, and jungle juice. They don't tell you what's in it exactly. From the looks of it, it's like orange passion fruit-ish, hopefully. Definitely get the peach. Not sure what other juices are in it. You don't really taste the vodka, honestly. You mainly just taste peach schnapps and a little bit of the jungle juice. I got some vodka on that. It's weird. The strength kind of varies sip to sip. The first sip, it was like, oh, there's nothing in this. And then the second sip, it's like, oh, there's vodka in this. Not bad. I wish I could taste the juices more. The jungle juice portion of it, a little more than the peach schnapps portion of it. That's what I'm mostly getting. It's all right. So this is the Simba Sunset, and it's the Dole Whip, that pineapple soft serve with strawberry, watermelon, coconut syrup on top and in the sides. I already know I love the Dole Whip. Adding on the syrup should only make it even better. Didn't get much syrup on that bite, but the Dole Whip, as always, so light, so refreshing, great pineapple flavor. Love Dole Whips. I mainly taste the coconut, which I really like. It's kind of like a pina colada, but more pineapple heavy than coconut heavy. Kind of wish it was 3 different syrups so I could try a little different combinations of flavors, but this syrup, especially the coconutty flavor, is a good match for the Dole Whip. I just love how smooth and light and airy the Dole Whip is. It melts in your mouth so fast. It's so cold and refreshing. Perfect pineapple flavor to it. If it was hotter out, this is like the top tier treat. All right, this is from Mr. Kamal's. These are the chicken dumplings. We also have some delicious seasoned fries with Korean chili ketchup and curried honey mustard. I'm gonna dive into the dumplings first with this ponzu sauce. It's a pretty good dumpling. Pretty much always like pork dumplings better. This just isn't as rich, but for a chicken dumpling, it's pretty good. Really nicely fried. You get the crispiness for sure. Very nice and crispy. And I'm not a big soy sauce guy, but the ponzu sauce, they find the right mix to make it enjoyable for me. I like it, it's good. All right, we have some delicious looking seasoned fries here. Wish there was some more seasoning on them. I like it nice and spicy, but that's what we have this Korean chili ketchup and curried honey mustard for. I'm gonna try the chili ketchup first. Chili ketchup is good. Much heavier on the chili than on the ketchup, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Got a nice spice to it. You can taste the gochujang, a little bit sweet. It really just tastes mostly like a sweet chili sauce. Let's try out the honey mustard now too. Ooh, this is thick. That has some great curry flavor. Curry as in curry powder. It's a nice blend of spices. So similar to this not tasting the ketchup and the chili ketchup, I don't taste much mustard in this honey mustard. I don't mind it at all. More than anything, it's just a nice sweet curry sauce. Mixing it with fried potatoes, it's kind of giving me a little bit of like a potato samosa vibe. Almost like some tamarind flavor in there. Maybe I'm imagining things, but it reminds me of like a potato samosa with some of that sweet tamarind sauce that I forget what you call it. Oh, this is the best fry. Close call between the two. They're both really good. Dumpling. Dip it in some ponzu first. Dip it in the chili. They should give you that as an option. Delicious with the chili sauce. Try some of the curry. Also really good with that. These sauces are the star of the show. They're just regular fries with a little bit of seasoning. Good, crunchy, but standard chicken dumplings. But both of these sauces are delicious. Complement each other nicely too. We are at Yakin Yeti Bhaktapuri Market, and this is the mini mango pie. I'm not planning on getting this dessert, but I didn't know it existed. Looks almost like a key lime pie, but with mango instead. The crust is a little bit thick. It's a graham cracker crust, but it's not crunchy. It's very soft. I like the mango filling. I wish the crust was a little bit crunchier and a little thinner too. The mango filling, it's not super tart or super strong mango flavor. It's more light, very pudding-like. Again, very similar to a key lime pie, but not nearly as strong of a flavor from the fruit. It's really silky. What I'd love if they put some like mango jam with chunks of mango or something like that on top. Give it a little extra texture and a little more tartness and fruitiness would be nice. And then also the crust being crispy would also be appreciated. The mango filling, really tasty. This is the Korean fried chicken sandwich. We got tomato and some salad on top with what I'm guessing is a Korean chili mayo kind of sauce. I like the sauce. It's a pretty decent chicken sandwich. Not crazy about the bun. Maybe a little bit heavy on the vegetables. I would say what I like about it the most is there's a good base spice level. And I like the sauce, which is also tasty. Maybe it might be a little bit heavy on the salad, although I do like the texture contrast of the crunchy vegetables. I will say the sandwich itself, it's pretty tasty. I enjoy the flavor combination going on there. It has a better spice level than most places that advertise spicy chicken sandwiches. And then this is the rare vegetarian dish that I would order. And it is veggies tikka masala. Obviously love chicken tikka masala so much. Indian food is the rare cuisine where I can be just as happy with vegetarian dishes as I am with meat dishes. So this was a must try for me. Got lots of chickpeas and onions and peppers, tomatoes. Maybe not tomatoes, that might just be peppers. It's very flavorful. The sauce is a nice, solid curry sauce. I do wish it was creamy the way a lot of tikka masala I get is. It's still very good. Honestly, this is just such a nice change of pace from standard theme park food too. Being able to get, you know, a decent vegetable curry with rice, extremely welcome in my book. Also, what a better vegetarian option than you usually get. This is honestly like a vegetarian dish I would order without trying to be vegetarian just because it looks good. I will say, I wish some of the vegetables were in a little bit smaller chunks. Some of these pieces of peppers are just too big. It's gonna kind of hard to get on a spoon, and I like using a spoon rather than a fork because you get so much more sauce. But as always, the best part is just rice soaking up all of that delicious sauce. Just so much flavor. There's a little tiny bit of heat to this too. Really cool what they have this year. Very enjoyable. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The cream has been filled. Lots of delicious stuff today. I'm gonna have to say that I think my favorite might be that delicious chocolate cake that we had at Satu'li Canteen in Pandora with the banana cream on top. That was definitely one of the best. Altogether, a delicious day.